Jonathan and I want to take a moment to thank Mort Klein and the ZOA staff for this incredible honor, and more importantly, for all that you do on behalf of Eretz Yisrael and Am Yisrael. We also want to acknowledge how humbled and honored we are to be surrounded by so many extraordinary honorees who are giants in the Jewish advocacy space. Ambassador Yechiel Leiter, who we had the privilege of seeing at the RJC conference last week. Israel is so fortunate to have someone with your character, courage, and grace articulate its position and vision here in the United States. Congratulations also to Ambassadors Danny Danon and Ofer Akunis, whose critical voices are needed here at the UN and in New York now more than ever. And to Leo Terrell. I spoke to Leo Terrell a few weeks ago at another event, and I said, you know, things seem to be a bit calmer and quieter on college campuses. He said, Irit, that's not good enough. I will not rest until anti-Semitism is eradicated and completely finished. Leo works day and night, 24/7, to make sure the civil rights of Jewish Americans are protected and defended. Sid Rosenberg is also here. Love listening to your show every morning. And to our dear friend, the next governor of New York, Elise Stefanik, it all began with you. No single lawmaker has done more and has shown greater grit and determination in exposing the moral rot and Jew hatred that was spreading across our universities and the failure of university presidents to confront rising anti-Semitism on their campuses. She is a fearless defender of the Jewish people in Israel. Our families, our children are safer because of you. The morning after Zoran Mamdani won, Rachel, our daughter, who loves President Trump, we all love President Trump in our house, but she got to meet him at Madison Square Garden a little over a year ago. She came downstairs, she said, "Don't worry, Mom, at least we still have President Trump in the White House." I said, "You're absolutely right, Rachel. We do have President Trump in the White House, and thank God next year, New York will fire the worst governor in America, save our state, and elect Elise Stefanik as our new leader." Jonathan and I were not born in America, and unlike the incoming mayor of New York City, who has shown nothing but contempt for the United States, we wake up every morning knowing how fortunate we are to live in the greatest country in the world. The Jewish people have had no greater friend in the White House than President Donald Trump. Out of all his policies, and we love his policies, Jewish Americans gain the most from the immigration reforms implemented by this administration. While this country, before President Trump, was being run by an auto pen, our borders were left wide open, and along with illegal immigration exploding, mass legal migration was happening at record numbers. Foreigners were manipulating our asylum laws. Student visas were being doled out like candy, and this is in large part how we arrived at Zoran Mamdani as the next mayor of New York City. As the late, great Christian Zionist Charlie Kirk once said, "Immigration without assimilation is an invasion." Those who want to see a robust U.S.-Israel alliance and care about the place of Jewish Americans in this country must ensure that advocating for tightening immigration restrictions is at the top of our agenda. We are a tolerant and compassionate people, but that can't come at the expense of our safety. And the truth is that America is the most hospitable nation in the world to diaspora Jewry because America is a Christian nation, and we shouldn't be ashamed to say that we want to keep it that way. As an organization and under the stewardship of Mort, the ZOA has courageously defended Israel while fighting against the disgusting lies being leveled against the Jewish state and the Jewish people. As we gather tonight, we hope you will consider continuing and growing your support for this wonderful organization. Thank you to our family and friends who came out to be with us tonight, and to our 3 children, Maya, Rachel, and Ari. We are so proud of you, we love you, and we can't wait to see you grow into committed Jews, patriotic Americans, and proud Zionists. God bless America, Am Yisrael Chai. Thank you.